Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Waystone. My name is Naragath, and in the last episode, we decorated the spawn island and got that looking all nifty and all that. And in between episodes, I've done a little bit of work on this. I took out a couple of stairs. But I think just trimming it down a little bit, it makes it look a little bit better to me. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do this episode is we're not going to be working on this today. There's something that I want to get put together before I really get to work on the nether hub. I need a lot of wool. So as you can imagine, I need to get a sheep farm going on. So we're going to go pop back over to the base and we'll get to work on that. So before I get over to the, the base, I figured I'd go ahead and show you the current progress of the nether hub. We still have a long ways to go, but this is kind of where the central area is going to be. It's definitely not going to look like this. It's going to change quite a bit here in in the coming weeks, but figure I'd go ahead and show you the current progress of it. There's still a lot more to be done, but told you I gotta keep you guys updated. So there's your update, and let's get back to the base. All right, here we are over at base, and where the sheep farm is going to be put in. I'm not sure exactly how big this thing's going to be. I haven't done all the planning of this. I have an idea of how it's going to work and how the basic idea of how I want to set it up, but I haven't actually completely prototyped this. Normally I do for builds like this, I prototype the entire thing, so work out a lot of the kinks, but this is going to be a pretty simple build in all reality. The hard part, I think, is actually going to be the exterior of the building. I haven't decided what style I want to go with yet. I may end up going with another modern build, partly because, well, I know I can pull that off, but also, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I like the idea of having like kind of like a modern city-esque vibe throughout this space. So I'm thinking that's kind of what I'm going to mainly go for. But what I'm going to get done today is probably the infrastructure of the build, not so much of the actual building. So you guys have time, if you want to have your input on it, feel free to sound off in the comments. Let me know. Yeah, I will be doing other styles of building throughout the base. It's not only going to be modern, of course, but I like that style. It suits me, so I'm going to be definitely doing that. But as far as like every build in the base, well, the AFK Fish Farm is a good example that not every build is going to be like that. So yeah, so don't worry if you're like, oh great, he's going to do only modern this season. No, I'm not. I'm gonna switch it up here and there, but I figure for the size of building that this is going to be, a modern style might actually suit it better. So that's kind of where my train of thought is. And I'm thinking what I might do is put like the pens down at the bottom and then have the storage above it. I think that might actually look kind of cool, but yeah, we'll see. But I need to get this area kind of terraformed and ready for me to put that build in, and then we will go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into a third-person time-lapse, get a good bit of this, all squared away and ready to go, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. All right, welcome back, everyone. So I've got a good bit of the foundation of the sheep farm in place. As you can see, the the minecart tracks are going to be going underneath the grass here. I'm going to be replacing the grass here before too long. And we have 8 pens of 5 here on this side, 8 pens of 5x5s over there. So that'll make our 16 pens for all the colors. And as you may notice, this side, it looks complete-ish. And then this side is kind of missing tracks. I kind of underestimated how much gold I needed for this project, so I'm going to have to rectify that. However, with the colors that I can think of that I have available to me at the moment, this one side will actually work for today. However, there's one slight issue. It's almost time for me to head to work. So I'm going to go ahead, set myself up, do some AFK fishing, go to work, and I'll meet up with you guys when I am back. So I will see you guys in about, well, 8 hours-ish for me, and it'll only be a couple seconds for you. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, welcome back, everyone. So this is actually the next week. Work was a little more chaotic than I had planned. So, yeah, I wasn't able to finish recording like I had wanted. But anyway, that AFK session was actually really good. I went ahead, got 4 more mending books, and used one on my shovel here. And I'm going to save the other 3 for the moment. There's one I'm definitely going to be using here in a little bit. But anyway, I went ahead and did some more work on the sheep farm when I had time. I didn't record. I just didn't feel like it. And also, where I record was a little loud, unfortunately. So, yeah. But anyway, as you can see, I got a little bit of a design. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this, as I'm thinking on turning this into a more modern-looking build. So the stone bricks might be going away, yeah, for some concrete or something like that. Not necessarily concrete for the color of the sheep, but just, to kind of give it more of a modern vibe. And I'm also thinking I'm going to take out the gates here, put fence posts, and then put carpets here, those with the color of the sheep that are in the pen. And I think that'll work out a little bit better and a little bit less risk of me accidentally letting the sheep out. Especially if I decide to cram them a little more full than the black ones are right now. As these guys, it's a little hard to maneuver in there, so if I make them too full, well, open the gate and they'll just spill out. Anyway, enough of that. As far as the rails go, they're pretty much done. There's still a little bit of work that I need to do. Obviously, this side, I got a good bit more work to do. Not only do I need to put in the unloading station, but there's something else I need to put in. Here, I've started putting in the unloading station. This actually works out really well. I just need to put in a couple hoppers in here and a comparator facing into that block with a detector rail at a slant here, and we're good to go on that one. But I'm going to have them basically dispensing that to the middle here and sending it over to the storage there. And when I worked on this earlier, I did a little bit of a test, and it works pretty good for the most part. There's only one little issue that I ran into, and that is if the wool hits those fences up top there, the minecart doesn't pick it up. So I'm going to expand it by 1 block this direction and towards the back there. And that'll fix that issue, so it's a non-issue. So that's what I've done so far. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the current results. Just going to do a little more tweaking. Obviously, there's a lot more to be done there. But right now, what I want to do is I want to head to spawn, as there's a shop that just opened up that I need to go pay a visit to. And while I'm there, I'm also going to pick up a good bit of sugarcane and gunpowder. So I will be back with you guys in a minute. All right, so here we are in spawn with a giant wall of sand. That, of course, is not the thing I want to show you. But there's something really cool being put up there. Anyway, we're over here at the Way Mall. And if we head over here and turn the corner, we have a new shop up. So, Post 548 put this up, and it's a shulker box and elytra shop. So, I think you can figure out what I came here to get. So 8 diamonds for an elytra. Sounds reasonable to me. And then 4 diamonds for shulker box. Oh, very nice. I think we're going to be loading up on shulker boxes. But there's only one little problem I see. Nope, ender chest right there. Good thing I happen to bring my own. Okay. So, need 8 here. Get that. And then, how many shulker boxes do I want? Good question. Go ahead, get that spread out to all 4s. Make it a little bit easier. And we'll just grab a bunch of them. There we go. Alright. So, hopefully now we have enough shulker boxes. And I'm going to go ahead and place my elytra in here for a moment. So now I need to get mending and unbreaking on that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here in a bit. We'll go ahead, meet you back at the base, and we'll get some more work done on the sheep farm. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Now, and while we're here, I figure I might as well check on the chicken shop, see how we're doing. Ooh, it's doing pretty good. Might go grab a couple more shulker boxes because of that. Still fully stocked, so that's good. And, yeah. I just came over here to pick up some sugarcane so that I can make some rockets. That, obviously. Hello? Okay. Normally you can get out right there, but apparently this time it said no. So let's grab 3 stacks. That should be good. Let's see if we have any gunpowder. I don't think I have any gunpowder up here. Nope. Doesn't look like it. But I do have my trident. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do something with that. Unfortunately, with it having loyalty, I can't put Riptide on it. Which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead, get my stuff enchanted that I want to get enchanted and repaired and all that. And I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. I will say, it is nice to be able to fly again. So, just back at the base. I got my elytra enchanted with mending and unbreaking. I went ahead, put some enchants on my trident, which I'll show off here in a moment, once I land. So I went ahead, put Impaling 5, Channeling, Mending, and it already had Unbreaking and Loyalty. I haven't repaired it yet, as I'm not ready to put that into use just yet. With it having Channeling, I'm sure some of you can kind of figure where I'm going with that. And if you don't know, Channeling will summon a lightning bolt, but it's, I think, only during the thunderstorm. So, with that bit of information, you can probably figure out what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, what I want to do now, let's make sure I got everything I need. I need packed ice. So let's see if we got any packed ice in these. Yep. Nice. All right. Go ahead and grab a little bit more. I think that is all I need for what I want to do right now. I'm going to have to make some more hoppers and all that here in a bit. But for what I want to do now is I need to cut down a couple. We're actually going to put in the waterway that the wool is going to travel once it's unloaded from the minecart. So that'll be easy enough to do. I'm just going to line this with packed ice and it'll be just a nice little waterway. Just going to dig it out for now. I'm not going to put it in just yet. Go ahead and finish digging this out. We'll ignore that iron for now. I will get it. Yeah, iron's still kind of needed for now. Go ahead. Should be good enough for now. I'm gonna want the harpers to go this way. Go ahead, clear this part out. Now, I'm not going to do the observer-based dropper clock. That's what I forgot. I forgot some other redstone bits, so I'll be right back. Alright, now that I have all the redstone pieces that I need. It's a little hard to do one of these without having some redstone with you. I'm just going to do a basic clock here. You know, nothing crazy, nothing fancy. And we'll just go ahead and make this polished so it's easy to distinguish. And I really wish that the recipe book wouldn't just have, like, close itself every once in a while. It's like whenever I shift click a recipe, it likes to close for some reason. And it's pretty random. It's not all the time. But that's kind of annoying. I wish I would stop doing that. I haven't checked to see if it's a bug reported on the bug tracker yet. Probably should. And where did I put that? There it is. Need those, need that. Gotta grab those. And this should pretty much do it. Do that. And we'll go ahead and put sound break there with a comparator feeding off of that. And then go to paired rails. Knock that guy out for a second. Well, you know it works. Anyway, go ahead and put detector rail there, put another rail there, take that out, and we'll put that back. Let's see if we can get this guy nudged just a little bit. And we'll go ahead, load him up with cobblestone for now so he stays over there. Or not. Bang. I'll remake the hopper minecart. Okay. And then I just put it back where it was. That was smart. But we do that instead. Okay, so now that's going off. Let's go ahead and get the waterway here put in. This is just a really simple setup, like I said. And I forgot to account that I'm going to be expanding that. I guess that's something I'm going to have to worry about between episodes. Good job, self. Anyway. Simply get some packed ice. That all the way down. And then we're gonna need, doesn't work like that. Need some water here. And there's that. Then we just need to get water all the way down, which won't be a problem. And I'm also gonna need some signs or slabs, either one. Probably actually go with slabs. And since we actually won't be down there looking at that, I'm just going to go ahead and make them out of cobblestone slabs. If you have a problem with it, I'm sorry. Get some more water. I suppose I can make an infinite water supply down there, but finally should only need a few buckets of water. Not too worried about it. Put slab there. Walk bucket there. Slab there. And we'll need like 2 or 3. So I'll get those done real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back everyone. So I went ahead and expanded the rails and also moved the unloading station to over here. Figured this was easier than totally redoing the rails. So it'll end up here, unloading here instead of on the other side, which is fine. So now I kind of want to give it a little bit of a test run. However, yeah, my shears might be a little low, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's go ahead, do some shearing here. We got some that are going by the weapons, which is perfect. Exactly what I want, just to make sure. And my inventory is full, so I won't be picking any of these up. Gotta get these guys too. Might as well. So, and after this, then I will definitely go through and breed these guys up, get them all ready to go. Nope, there we go. So it looks like that's all we're going to get. Hop down here. And right now I have this just set up to just a simple lever. I'll figure out something a little bit better in a bit. I figure I just have a little control panel that I can reach when I'm up there. Would be a good way to go. Just gonna see if we can see these. Almost looks like it didn't pick up those right there. It should have picked these up on its first pass. Huh. Unless for some reason it's full, possibly? That could be it. See if we can get a glimpse of it on his way over. Yeah, that's what it was. It was full. So, let's go ahead and click that lever back on. Just so that once it gets back to the end there, I'll come back and then unload. I'll probably also put in a system to detect if it has wool in it, where it'll automatically send it back. So we don't have to press the button again or anything like that. That will obviously be ideal. Oops. I didn't want to pick it up. So, but it looks like it picked up all the others. Except for that one. So to solve that, I'll probably be putting, blocks across the top here. That will prevent that kind of thing from happening. So that won't be that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about that. And it should be on its way back. And of course we have all the extras there. Let's go ahead, pick those up. There we go. And by now, all of these should be picked up. And it looks like it is all picked up. Excellent. All right. So now that's done. Kind of want to get some more work done. Now there's one small issue, as you can kind of guess just by looking at this. While it's unloading, it doesn't actually go into the dropper, which in my opinion isn't that big a deal, being that it's just one hopper minecart that's going to be picking this stuff up. One full hopper can handle it, no problem. And that, of course, is because of the detector rail. So I'm not too upset about it. I can deal with it. The only solution that I would have would be to move most of this mechanism down like a block so that everything is going from here, or from the detector rail side of the hopper, to this hopper right here and in. It would work. But I'm not too concerned about it. This works. I'm going to stick with it. So, now what I want to do is I want to do some more work. I'm going to go ahead and get some work done on the storage room here so that I can kind of get this into full swing. And I'll bring you guys back in once I have something going. All right, welcome back, everyone. So I've done a bit of work here on the sheep farm. I still got, obviously, a lot more to do, but this is about all I have time for to do today, unfortunately, as well as I need more resources. Definitely don't have the power rails to finish this up. But anyway, over here we have a nice little landing pad here. This is where I imagine the entrance to the farm is going to be. Probably, oh, hi. Excuse me, I'm trying to show the people what I did. Rude. Anyway, as I was saying before that spider interrupted me, this is the entrance to the farm. I'm probably going to extend this out a little bit. And we're going to have the path come out, you know, somewhere over here. I'm not sure exactly where yet, but it's going to be... Ah! Really? Oh, hi, I see you. You're not going to interrupt me. So anyway, as I was saying before we were interrupted by a couple friends, this is the landing pad for the farm where you're going to enter. I figure this is going to be a good spot. We may extend this out a little bit. And then, you know, we'll have a path right up to it. And over here we have some indicator lights indicating if we have more than a chest full of wool, or as it happens to be, as we're sorting it through, it'll light up when we have that colored wool going through the system. So it's kind of a nice little bonus there. But anyway, if we head down to the storage room here, I did something pretty simple here. You know, it's nothing too crazy. All these that are missing block here, these are going to be the other colors of the wool that I currently don't have at the moment. I still need to get a few different kinds of dye, which I think that's going to be the main focus of the next episode, as, you know, doing a little bit of exploration, you know, that kind of deal. I may not finish the farm next episode, because I think having an exploration episode might not be the worst thing in the world. Anyway, over here we have, you know, carpet on top of the fence posts now, indicating the color. I'm probably going to experiment with this a little bit in between episodes. As I was testing this a little bit, every once in a while when I shear sheep right next to the fence, the wool had a chance to pop up on top of the carpet there, which isn't exactly ideal. I shouldn't have to pay that much attention to it just so for a farm. Yeah, it's not too much, but, you know, I kind of like to have it be as lossless as possible. So, yeah, and then if we go over here, we have a single button over here as a control panel. This sends the hopper minecart on its way initially. So, as it is right now, it's currently away, but hopefully we'll see something else here in a moment. Where is it at? Yeah. Yeah, we may see it here in a little bit. I think they picked up some extra wool. Yeah. So as you can see, that circuit detects if there's any wool in there and then just sends it back on its way. Very simple circuit, but very useful for this kind of farm. So, and eventually that one button will control both of the tracks here. And my idea is also that not only will it control both tracks, but also will have both of them loading into this dropper to make it a little bit easier on me. So that's, yeah, everything's all done nice and easily. So, yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you guys know what to do. But until next time, guys, have a good one.